what is your perspective of the current dating climax?
The pool of men in the dating sphere is not looking good.
The pool of men is...
Bring back in Tota.
I think people have like higher standards. It's not like fully immersed in like love and like I don't think people are fully letting themselves like dive into the feeling of being in love.
In general, people don't know how to socialize anymore, and it's very difficult to talk to people. I think certain aspects of relationships are being prioritized, and there's no kind of innocence in dating anymore. So
I've never been in love, and for me, I want to change that. My journey begins by trying to find the issue, because today we can find love from all walks of the world. Through dating apps, social media, in person, which we don't really do, but we're gonna get into that. As a member of the loneliest generations, I ask people from all over the world on their perspective on dating. Either we have commitment issues or technology has taken us in a weird trajectory where we are too picky.
Now, right, so over the last decade, the number of men reporting no sex in the last year has tripled.
Do you think Gen Z has commitment issues?
100%. Why is cheating so normalized?
Commitment issues, yes. I don't know, our generation is really like, get the quick thrill and move on.
I feel like it's that we know if this is not what we want, then we can find it somewhere else so we can be happy on our own rather than, forcing something that is not something that's for you.
It's like a lot of them aren't really thinking of long-term future.
Why do you think that is?
I'm gonna say it's probably like our parents that, sometimes at a funeral function you see your dad's like child who you didn't know about, and that's kind of fucked up. Then you realize that he cheated on your mom years later, so it kind of just destroys trust in men.
So from your perspective, it starts at home, and it's not like the current, it's not media.
Starting at home, and it could be this like romanticization of situationships. Yeah.
I think there's like a fear of like getting hurt.
I guess modern media is very much get your instant satisfaction, TikTok, get your 3-second video.
Yeah, dopamine.
Instagram, get your little quick reel, dopamine, like you say.
Yeah.
So you just want something quickly in the now. So same thing with a relationship. You just want the quick and in the now. I'm going to speak on what it is,
What about the people that argue that they have more options, so they're trying to make more informed decisions, because in the past people wouldn't have like the resources that we had, because now you can chat to someone from overseas, etc. It's like they're making the best and the most informed decision for themselves. What would you say to that?
I mean, I don't judge it, because I feel like, if you're going to go into, if you actually want to be serious, then do your research.
How much do you think social media plays a role in this?
A big one. Social media is my biggest problem, our biggest problem just across the board. As much as someone can be working on their mental health and be whatever, and actually be in a very healthy relationship, live jive, flesh with somebody. Seeing things on social media, like I always talk about, especially around things like Valentine's Day and whatever. Again, I'm corny as heck. I love that shit. Like I'm just like, yo, let's do this, let's do that, let's make it a thing, However, now it's like a thing of you're critiquing somebody who loves you or cares for you or you're involved with. You're comparing them to some people you don't even know on social media, and you don't know what's happening behind the scenes of that picture of 1,000 roses and you got 2. Like, as much as, we can all claim to be maybe building a healthier relationship with social media, we're human, we're creatures of habit. When you see something nice and you also want it, then people, go to their partners and say, oh, I also want this, or how come you didn't do this and this for me, It's a hindrance, man. You can't do stuff on your own, in your own time, your own pace. You feel rushed, because the first 4 weeks, if someone hasn't said they like you, that means it's not.
If you really have feelings for someone, then the people on social media, you should, that shouldn't really matter, You shouldn't be looking at other people like that. Yes, there are beautiful people out there, but if you have your person, then your person should stay your person.
Breeds a feeling of missing out, even when you're friends with someone or you're dating someone. It's always the question of, oh, but I know this person that does this, even though they're on the internet and it's like tailored
Yeah.
to like perfection.
Yeah.
You're like, I know someone who does
Curated.
exactly what
Yeah.
I want from a person. So it kind of distorts how we look at other people because we expect them to be here all the time.
Yeah.
When in reality, maybe that's not where people can be.
Also got to be careful of like the kind of stuff that they promote on social media. Like that stuff it's not real, you know. It's carefully curated.
Okay.
Carefully curated.
Okay, cool.
It's carefully curated to their audience, you know. Like
Yeah.
they want to portray themselves as something.
Boys, okay. Have you guys ever been on dating apps?
I get some crazy messages on Tinder.
It's very weird, that thing, but it brought me some kind of comfort realizing that, hey, we do this thing in real life as well. That's the attraction thing. It's like the physical thing that may pull you in a lot of the time.
Yeah.
And then you want to, you chat to someone and then you see what's happening. Got a lot of matches, but also some people are very like vulgar at these apps. And like they told me, they warned me, people are like, they're just trying to do the things, right?
Yeah.
So they're just trying to get to the point. And I'm like, okay, no, I can respect that. Obviously, you don't need to blab and blab. If you want, you know what you want from me, then tell me, type of vibe. And then I'll see if I want to. But no, bruh. Don't talk to me about what you want to do to me or whatever, before we've even gotten to a point of establishing like who we are-ish.
Weird with women on the internet.
Be like, hey, I would love to beep, 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 beep.
It does also affect our mental health at the same time. And sometimes we don't even notice it or even acknowledge it, but we get looped into that rabbit hole of constantly wanting to find that person. And sometimes that's not the case because it becomes toxic. I know this from experience because, okay, I wasn't really on Tinder, I was more on Grindr. But even Grindr itself, it's just like guys just want to fuck. Like, what's the point? So that's what I'm saying, like commitment issues, people just want like a one-night stand or just like a 1 month thing.
What would you say to someone that has never been in love before? What message would you send out?
I've been in love like maybe 3 times. But one thing I would say is let yourself feel it. Like when it comes, let yourself feel it. Don't question it too much. Don't overthink it. Fall into it.